Hi guys, today I've got something very special for you. I've been actually playing chess for quite some time now and I was stuck at 1200, 1300 elo for a very long time. I started going into opening theories, learning new openings, gambits, traps, but in actual games what I realized was whenever I tried to play a line, my opponent always played something else, and whatever I had planned for, I could never execute it. So I wasted a lot of time and I was losing games. It was getting really frustrating. But then what I realized, what I saw was I was actually losing games because of my own mistakes. So what I did was I started making a note of all the mistakes that I was making. Every loss, every game that I played, I picked out something from that game and started making a checklist. This checklist got quite huge over a period of time, and then I started refining it, getting it smaller and smaller and smaller. And this, what you see here today, is the final form of my checklist. It is very small crux, and these are the basic things that I look out for now before every move. I don't go for any opening theory, I just play simple moves looking at this checklist and wait for my opponent to make a mistake. And trust me guys, my elo has skyrocketed. The amount of progress that I have made after making this checklist is phenomenal, and that's why I'm sharing this checklist with you today. I'm going to play a game with a high rated opponent, high as per my standards of course. And I'm going to show you how effective this checklist is. It just prevents me from making any mistake, any blunder, and I just wait for that opportunity, that opening that the opponent gives me whenever he gives me. And then of course when you are up and on material, you can just take advantage and go ahead and win the game. So let's go ahead, and I hope you find this checklist helpful for your games. Okay, here we go. 2012 rated player, so let's see how we handle him. So we're going to play simple moves just as per our checklist, no fancy moves. So he's trying to take the center, and okay, so let's do the same. So no opening theory here, we're just going to play simple moves. He moves ahead, okay. Does not want battle. So okay, what I can see now is that this pawn line which I've got is going to make this bishop completely useless. So this is my first problem which I can see right now. In opening, actually you need to develop your pieces and give them room, space. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to solve him first, because he's going to be the weakest piece after all. So let's solve the problem of this bishop. Meanwhile, I'll just tell you about my checklist which I'm having here. Whenever the opponent moves, the first question I ask myself is why. Why did he move like this move here? Why has he moved it? Of course, he's protecting making his pawn chain. The second question I ask myself is whether there are checks involved. So can I give him a check? Currently no, because his pawn chain is there, my bishop, it just queen, they just can't go. So no checks from my side. From his side also I don't see any checks, because yeah, my king doesn't have any open lines. So that's the second question I ask myself. And then third one is I check the protection of each piece which is there. I just see the protection status. That's what I see. So here I can see that this pawn is not defended, undefended, and of course both the rooks. Rest everything seems good. So this is what I do after every move. Of course in opening it doesn't make sense, that's okay, I'm just trying to explain over here. After seeing the protection and of the escape squares basically means that any knight or bishop or even queen which has gone far into enemy territory and he's alone should not get trapped by pawns. So that's where the escape squares need to look out for escape squares of everything. Nothing right now on that. So threats, I don't see any threats coming from his side. That's my next check. And finally, tricks, pins, forks, discovery checks, skewed, and batteries. So these are the things that I check before every move. So here, okay, our plan was simple. Since there are no threats, we're going to make a development move. So I'm going to go for a6, planning for this move so that my bishop has an open line. Now let's see his move. What does he do? We are just going to react to his moves. That's all. That's our game plan actually. So let's see what does he do. He's thinking about something. Okay, he brings out his knight. That's okay. So now I think we can go and execute our plan, right? We can go with this bishop and look for an exchange. So that solves our first problem, that this bishop, because of this pawn chain, which was about to become completely useless. We are solving that problem. Okay, we didn't see his move, just let's examine that. The knight is out, right? So see, he's playing according to our plan only. We just take it back. We have these doubled pawns now, so that's okay. We'll solve this problem. This piece can just come ahead and we are good, I guess. So now we are waiting for his move. Our target is no opening theory. We're just going to play simple moves and wait for him to make a mistake. This checklist is my trump card, which stops me from making a blunder, from making any mistake, and that is how I plan to win this game. So let's see what can he do now. Quickly we'll check the defense of all our pieces. Presently everything I see well guarded. Okay, these two pawns are undefended. Okay, so we need to do something about this pawn. Maybe this move here will protect this pawn, then we just have one weakness here. So that's okay. Let's see what is his plan here. It's taking a lot of time. Because we are not playing any opening theory, that's why he's taking his time. He's also confused. What am I doing over here? So that gives us time. So in the meantime, okay, so he makes his move. Knight comes out. Let's see why he has come out. Looks like a development move, but still we'll see. He cannot go to these squares. These are covered. There's only one square for him, and that is here. So no threats, no checks involved. Protection, we've already seen the protection. No threats, no tricks also I can see. So now we're going to make a simple development move. We had planned for this move, so let's go ahead with it. So this is the strategy we use, right? We go as per the checklist. We don't waste any time cramming any opening lines. Simple moves, get into the middle game, and then we wait for his blunder. So okay, he castles. Okay, fine. So now we also need to get our pieces out. So let's see which the knight can actually come and stand here. The bishop can come here. This knight should actually come here, and yes, that should be good. So just need to see what sequence we should take. Okay, so this knight has got a chance of coming ahead. that can be a little troublesome for us. So if we take out a knight, he's going to come ahead. So let's first go with h6, preventing this move, and then we'll go ahead with our knight. So yeah, so now it's his turn. So basically during his turn we quickly check the defense of our all pieces, and yeah, we were here. Everything looks good, everything is connected. Yeah, so things are good right now. He has started his pawn break, I think. So let's see, any threat? Why has he moved this? Maybe he's planning this. So that's okay. So let's get our pieces out now. I don't see any threats. So the only undefended piece that does not have any protection right now are these three. So we just need to watch out. See, we already have opened our rook, so that's good for us. Right, so let's see, we've got our pawn over here which stops his knight. So that's very important, you know. You must see his moves, prevent his moves from coming towards our sides. Okay, let's see what he's trying to do. Okay, he's planning for some future plan to open this line. Since our king is stuck here, doesn't matter, won't be stuck for long. So let's get our knight out and we just take it step by step. That's it, right? Simple moves. We don't plan to do anything any stunt. We don't want to try any stunts. We just want to wait till he makes a mistake, and that's the plan. We've already got rid of our bishop, which was, see, all our pawns are right now on light squares, right? So this gives our bishop a chance to operate freely, but let's see how that pans out. Okay, so he's in deep thoughts. He's thinking what to do. Our plan is pretty simple. We're going to continue on. So see, look, that's what I said, right? We are stopping all his moves ahead. This knight which was here, it had no place to go, right? So he just didn't have any place to go. So now he's planning to go here, then come here. So that's okay, right? He's maneuvering around the board. So we'll also plan to do the same. Let's get our knight out. We'll see what pans out next. So there are no threats right now. We use this time to see threats. I don't see any threats as of now. He's also cautious in the beginning. We are also cautious. So let's see who makes the first mistake. This checklist of mine has been helping me not to make mistakes, and that is why I'm making this video today. It's a 2012 rated player. So let's see. Okay, so he's got his bishop out, right? So what is he trying to do? I don't see any threat here. Maybe he's inviting me. I don't want to go there. That's okay for me. He's very awkward spot for the bishops, but still it's a development move, so it actually doesn't pinch us. So let's get our knight here now. So slowly we are just advancing ahead. You see, our knight has got a beautiful square to go to, and he can just come and sit here. This is an outpost, right? Because there are no pawns on these two lines. This knight is going to be invincible at this place. So that's a very good move. So we just wait. We plan for the next other pieces now. He has already castled. We need to do something about our king safety. So let's see, we're going to react to his move. That's the basic plan. So look, now he's maneuvering around. See, when the knight was here, he just didn't have any space to move. So that's why he's just maneuvering around and trying to find space. But again, this knight is going to be stuck here. Neither can he come, he just can't come forward. I don't see him coming forward. Our pawns are really well placed. Okay, so since there are no checks involved right now, protection status is pretty fine. We just have these three pieces which are undefended. I don't see any threats, no tricks also. So we're going to make another development move now. So it's time to maybe bring out our bishop. We can open the castle line also. So any other move? So I think this is good. Yeah, simple move. So we are back on time. This is one thing which I want to tell you. Since I have a very elaborate checklist, I always find myself going back on time, but that's okay. We're just waiting for his blunders. Okay, so now his knight is out. So if he takes us, first question, why has he come here? Maybe he wants to take us and disturb our pawn structure. It happening. So we'll simply take. So he also takes. Okay, this is actually not good. He's opened his line. Okay, doesn't matter. So I actually don't like games in which you castle right next to each other. So opposite side castling is actually very good. So let's go on that line, right? Can we castle on the opposite side? Get our king. Okay, so let's get our king here. Now this is going to ring some bells. Okay, he's now going to start thinking that king has moved, king is not castling. That means my pawns are going to just storm out. Now queen can maybe come here. The rook can also join in. So that's the main plan. Yeah, so should we go pawn first or should we line first? Well, first let's see why he has come here. So he's actually attacking this pawn. Okay, so we see why he has come here. So that the first point of our checklist has pointed out a weakness. So let's get our queen. So that's what I'm saying. The checklist, this checklist is actually so strong that it just stops me from making any blunders. Now we are just waiting. Let's see what move he makes. Then we are going to react. And our king is safe here. See, he has given us his own pawn chain. And we have our own pawn chain. We have a double line in front of our king. The king is actually fine. Okay, so he goes for knight. What is he trying to do here? Let's just see. He can come here. This is a very good outpost, but we can knock him off. He can come here also. Again, the rook can take him. So there's no threat here. I don't see any threat. I don't see any checks also involved. Protection status is okay as usual. Just one pawn standing undefended. And yes, the knight also. That's okay. I don't see any threats. No tricks also, fox involved. Nothing pinned. So we can go for our attack. Our plan was simple. We didn't castle in front of him. Opened our own space. So let's see. Now I just see his move, best move is should be that he plants his knight ahead. But let's see if he wants that. If we take, he takes, and then our knight has to move. Knight can always go and sit on this outpost. So that's okay, right? I don't see anything major happening here. The game is actually now just in the middle. Okay, so he comes to the other place. So this is interesting. He comes to the other place. What's he trying to do here? Okay, he is actually targeting my lose point. So see, the first point in my checklist has told me again what is my weakness. Why has he come here? He's attacking this pawn, so we just defend it. Right, so we just go by our checklist. That's it. Simple moves as per the checklist, and we wait for him to make mistakes. Right, so now the queen has come here. Let's see what the queen can do. Queen is attacking. No, can't do anything here, can't do anything here. Yes, he's got a double attack on our pawn. So this is like clear here, right? It's a double attack on our pawn. Only one person is defending, so we need to do something about this. So again, the first point in our checklist has told us what he's trying to do, why he has moved it, and our response is pretty simple. So far our checklist has been able to help us in playing all these strong moves. So let's see what he does now. We are just waiting for him to make a mistake, and we have to keep and watch on the time. See, because I have this tendency to make a lot of checks. When we make a move, I actually fall short of time. So it's actually a race. If I can get him to make a blunder, okay, the queen moves, so that's okay. He's gone back. So there are no threats involved. Now I can't see any checks happening. Protection status is okay. This pawn is also now protected. So that's the b7 pawn. So we can go ahead with our plan, I guess. The plan was to attack down this line. So maybe we can move the queen ahead now and then double up over here. So what's the plan? What's the best way? Okay, not this rook. This rook. Maybe we can get this rook out here. So that's okay. Can move the pawn also. So let's go with the pawn first. We are down to 6 minutes. Okay, we got to speed up a little bit now. So let's see. He has reacted. Okay. What is it? Is he actually trying to open up over here? So if we take, he starts moving down. So that's not a good move. But I don't know. This pawn, you can just take it. Oh, I made a mistake. Oh, damn it. I made a mistake. But I think he's made a even bigger mistake. So see, this is what I was trying to tell you. Just see the checklist here. Point number 3, escape squares. So his knight now is trapped, does not have any escape square at all. All his escape squares are gone. He's trapped over here. He's trapped himself. So our checklist has finally given us something. He doesn't have escape squares for his knight. So his knight is about to fall. We are about to go up on material. So there you have it. Simple steps as per the checklist. Knight has run out of escape squares. Everything around him is gone. He has trapped himself. So even if he tries to come here, we take him. He's got nothing. This knight is gone now. We are up material now. So after this, it's pure and simple. We go ahead with our attack, and wherever we can exchange pieces, we are going to exchange pieces. Right, so he takes, we take, and that's it. We are up one full piece. Right, he's making last desperate steps, but that's okay. We are up material. We have to capitalize on that now. king has also opened up, but I think we can defend him. Right, now let's see why he has come here. Okay, so he's trying to build up this line. Queen can also come here. Okay, so let's just stop his queen, right? Stop his queen from coming to this square, and then I think we are good. So let's go here. Let's block him, block his further moves. So that's okay. Let's see what he does now. We are down on time. 5 minutes. We are up on material. So the checklist is helping us. The drawback of the checklist is simple. You are going to take time on your moves to check all these things, and generally when I'm playing alone, since I'm not talking, I use the time of my opponent to check the protection status of my pieces. So here, let's quickly do that. Everything looks fine. Okay, this piece is standing hanging. Yeah, so one bishop is hanging right now, but he's well behind, so no threats. Let's see his also. Okay, this piece is okay. He's got something. Okay, one pawn, that's it. So he's got one pawn weakness. We can maybe target that, but right now we have got a good attack building up. So let's see what he does. He's taking his time now because he's down material. We wait for his moves, and look at this knight of ours, wonderfully placed. There are no pawns over here. Nobody can actually kick him, and he's actually become a monster over here. Right, so he makes a move. Let's see what he's trying to do. He maybe wants to double up his rooks. He can't double up his rooks. We've got this monster knight here, so I don't see any danger on the queen side. Let's then start our attack. Okay, now I see that two of his pieces are hanging right now. There is no protection, so maybe we can target that. Yeah, we can target it because these two pieces are standing without any protection. We need to be aware about our piece also. Our bishop is standing without any protection. So these three on the board are standing without protection. Let's see how he reacts to it. He needs to move. Maybe he gets his queen here. I don't know. Yeah, he protects both his pieces then. Okay. Now this is good for us, we have opened up another line here. So okay, the rooks have doubled up. So if we quickly see the protection of our pieces, this piece is now hanging. So we have got two pieces hanging. So we need to do something about it, or only the king can go and save him. I am not going to move my king. So you see over here, we're really crammed up over here. So let's just face him head on then. Okay, we are up material, we don't mind exchanging. So let's go where he's trying to come in from, and if he comes in front of me, we'll just start exchanging. That's it, simple plan. We are down on time, 3 minutes. So yeah, the plan is simple now. Okay, so he's attacking from queen side, so let's shift our forces also to queen side. This pawn is hanging. Yeah, he can take the pawn now, but then that's okay, right? We can, if he takes the pawn, we get one exchange, and we are happy with exchanges, right? We are quite happy with exchanges. can actually go and give a check. Yeah, that looks like a back rank. So he's in all sorts of trouble, I guess. Yeah, he's taking his time. He's not going to take this pawn. He's got trouble. Queen has a good line here. Bishop is defending. Knight is defending. So got good attack building up. Yeah, so okay, so our plan was simple, right? We wanted exchanges. Queen is protecting this square. Only the his rook is attacking this square, so we don't mind forcing an exchange. Yeah, that's the deal. He takes, we take. So we have exchanged a piece, and since we are up material, the lesser the pieces on the board, the easier it is to win. That's the plan. Okay, so this is a forced move. He just has to take it. I don't see him getting out of it. Let's see. Okay, so queen moves up. He's not taking it. Oh, okay, so we are also happy standing there. We don't mind. Okay, so meanwhile, let's we can get this guy pawn up so that he's doubly defended. Okay, so pawn goes up. Let's see. It's crammed up. Both his rooks are crammed up for space. We're just, forcing him to take this. So that the queen also comes here then. I think next move, I'll just take him myself. But that frees his rook. Let's see, okay. The knight can also jump in here. A lot of exchanges. The more the exchange, the better for us. Our king is standing like a phantom over here. He has himself given us a great wall over here in front of our king, and both our rooks are just defending these two lines. So king is safe. He's got nothing to come inside. We are waiting. So we're down to 3 minutes. He is down to 5. So he has to do more thinking. Let's see. So quickly, let's check the protection status of our pieces. By the time he's making his move, our bishop is still hanging. Okay, the rook is also hanging, and there's a triple attack on this pawn. So okay, so he moves back. Okay, let's increase the tension here. What do you say? Should we increase the tension? Let's keep it simple. Okay, we take, he takes. Okay, now we can get our bishop also in the picture. Yeah, because these two are defending, so bishop can move in. So we can force one more exchange here. Yeah, this exchange is also happening. I see that happening. So that's our plan, it's pretty simple. We just force the pieces off the board. So he's waiting, still down to 4 minutes now. Something has to give him. We are still up on material. We're not making any mistakes. We are going strictly by our checklist, and this checklist is actually monster. It's stopping us from making any mistakes. Okay, so he goes the other way around. Okay. Well, we can take him, that's not a problem, I guess. Okay, fine, let's see. The knight actually was very good at this place, and now this is a pin. This is a very bad pin. So I've put myself in a bit of a spot, but still, let's see. We're not under any threat as of now, so we are still good. Yeah, just to tell you, this pin is actually very annoying in the end games. You know, your rook cannot move because your knight is hanging. And okay, so he's wanted to take back some material, but now look what he has done. So see, we know why he moved here. Okay, he's double attacking on this, but see the next point of our checklist, checks. So we have a check here now. Yeah, we've got a check. Let's take it. That was the second point in our checklist. So we got a check, we take it. He goes in. Okay, so what do we do? Knight is hanging, so let's assume he takes. I think we should keep attacking. That is the best way. I think we should keep attacking. Should we? Okay, let's just keep attacking. Okay, he needs 2 moves. Hey, wait a minute. He can't take this. He can't take this. It's his queen. The queen. He loses his queen, so we are good. Okay. Let's just move our queen. Actually, our knight is pretty safe now. He's pinned. That's okay, but he's safe. He can't take this. He loses a queen. We are not building up this move, but okay, his rook is here. So it doesn't matter. The closer we get to his king, the better it is for us. 2 minutes left for us and 3 for him. Let's see. The game is getting close. We are up material. We don't need to worry. We just don't have to make blunder, and the key to that is to just follow the checklist. Let me tell you, this checklist works only till the end games. This is not a checklist for the end games. I am still making that. So we don't want to go into an end game which looks drawish. But right now we are up material. We can go there. So let's see what he does. Ideally, he should just. His queen is actually stuck here. I think he's going to come out. He didn't probably think this through, when he moved his queen. So I think his queen should come out. His queen is stuck. He just has 2 pieces. Both of them are stuck. Okay, let's. Yeah, see, I told you his queen is supposed to come out. So what is the threat here now? Now. What's the deal? Okay, so this. So see, why he moved here, we know. We wanted to free his queen. There are no checks involved right now. Protection, it seems okay to me right now. Protection status, threats. But the tricks, yeah, the 5th point in our checklist is tricks. So this pawn is actually pinned, right? This pawn is pinned, so we can take this pawn here. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, so see, it's the checklist again. The checklist is showing me these are things that I look out for before making my move, and pin is one of the tricks which are there, which I always look out for. and maybe he didn't see it. And that's why this checklist is just helping us to make simple, strong moves. We are now up by 6 points. I think he should just resign. But yeah, we are just low on time, so I think he's going to fight it out. He can give my queen a little bit of scare, but we can deal with it. So let's see. He's thinking, okay, he's for the first time in the game, he is lower time than us. So he breaks the pin, but this bishop is now under threat. I don't see any checks involved. Okay, the knight is hanging. Knight is hanging. So, okay, let's just save our knight. Okay, so he's low on time. We are also low on time. So now I gotta make my moves quickly. I'm actually used to this. Okay, checklist. So he goes there. I don't see any threats. Okay, he's just trying to take over pieces. Okay, so we need really our queen to come here, you know. So let's try a stunt now. Can we give up the rook? Yeah, let's try a sacrifice. If he takes the rook, we just move in. Yeah, this is a good move. If he takes my rook, I just go there. It's a mate. So he definitely can't take my rook. He needs to protect this square now. The only way I see that happening is either king can't move out. My bishop is here. So it's the queen. Yeah, the queen needs to come here. Yeah, he's down to 1 minute, and okay, he opens another route for himself. But that's okay. Let's take this check. Yeah, he goes down. We still have a check. He goes down. That's it, right? That's checkmate. So see, this is what I was telling you, you know. We just play simple moves. That's our target. We don't go into any opening theory. We just don't need that. Middle game is our target. Simple moves. We need to ask ourselves why he has moved it. Look out for checks. Protection status of all the pieces. Escape squares. That's what he didn't see. Escape square of his knight. We saw that. That's why we got the knight. And finally the tricks. So one trick pin is the one which we used, and escape squares. These are the two mistakes he made in this game, and here we have it, a final checkmate. So it's as simple as that. I'm telling you, I was stuck at 1200 ELO for a very, very, very long time, but then finally I decided to not go into any gambits and traps, and this is how I play now. I made this checklist. It took me a very long time, and I made this checklist out of my mistakes. I always started writing my mistakes down. I made a list. The list was huge. Then I brought it down, and finally I made this checklist. And even today, if I find some move in which I get trapped, I just try to fit it inside this same checklist. I keep revising it. This checklist is actually great for me. See, today I just beat 2002 level player, and we were never in problem right from the start. I was never sweating. The only problem I face with this checklist is time. Yeah, time is the one. You need to quickly check all the things. You can't miss any of the things, because if you miss an opportunity, you miss an opportunity. You know, then it's like a mistake if you miss an opportunity. If we hadn't seen his knight who was trapped here, Even knight did not have any escape squares, then the game would have gone much longer. And the second thing was this pin here we had on this pawn. We were able to spot that pin since it is in our list, and I always see those points before deciding a move. So that's it. I'll play more games and post them just to show you the efficacy of this checklist. Try it in your games and let me know. You need to build a habit of checking all these things, and initially it will take you a lot of time, yes, so play a higher time games. But I'm telling you, I have realized it, and you'll also realize this is the key to rising beyond 1200 elo and reaching 2000 and beyond. So I am steadily rising now. I'm not stuck anymore. And let's see if I get anything more on the checklist, I'll post again. And till then, it's bye from my side.